Okay, here we go. Some basics that I want you to teach your kids, and it's super important. It's the right way to sit with an instrument. And okay, here I am talking to you, and I'm just sitting normal, and this is how I talk. But you get an instrument in kids' hands, and if it's not your band that you're seeing this, it's other bands that you're seeing it. And I got to tell you, it's going to impede them playing the instrument right. Okay, here I have a trumpet. Now, here I am playing the trumpet the right way, as if I was going to play it, but how many kids have you seen play like this? You know, we've all seen that before. Okay, a flute, the right way, when we're going to play it, but how many kids have you seen doing this? Their body's all twisted, they've got the elbow hook here, and they're like this. Here we go with the clarinet. We've got the clarinet, and I'm going to play it the right way. But how many kids are like this? They're slouched over, or they're like this. All kinds of strange things going on with the instruments. Now here's the thing, I'm talking normal again, and I want you to do this with the kids because it's important that they understand what normal is. Normal is you can hear my voice, I'm pushing air up across my vocal cords, and the sound is coming. But do this with your kids because they're going to have fun. Have them turn to the person next to them and just ask them to say what they did today so far, whether it's morning or afternoon, what they had for breakfast. Just have them have a dialogue back and forth like normal. And what's going to happen is they're going to say something along, they're going to look to the other person, imagine it's you. And I'm going to say, well, today I got up at a normal time, I had a bowl of cereal, and I got my way to school, and on and on and on. Just let it go on for about 10 or 15 seconds. Now have them do this. Have them put their chin to their chest, look up at the same person, and have them say the same thing. I'm going to do it here for you. Okay, everybody, this morning I got up in the morning and I had some cereal, and you get what's going on here. Okay, I'm choking myself off, and you think, well, who would play an instrument like that? Oh, really? A lot of kids. How about the trombone players who need the slide going down underneath the stand? And instead of playing out, there they are playing like this. Or the trumpet player, that off-angle playing, or underneath, and they're trying to look up to see their music. There are a million mistakes. Most of them are related to the stand. We're going to get into that in a little bit. But the idea is that you're going to teach them to play right. Now, the first idea I want you to give them is this, is how they sit. A lot of kids today, I don't know if they're sitting on a couch playing video games too long or what, but they've got that collapsed back thing going on. It's sort of like they want to turn their chair into a couch. That's not going to work. Have them say, okay, the back of the chair doesn't exist, and they're going to sit like they could stand. One foot's in front of the other. I know you can't see my feet right now. One foot's in front of the other, and they're going to sit like they could stand, but they're not going to stand up. That's the first thing. Now here's the next thing I want you to do with the kids. What I want you to say to them is to look over at the wall on the right, wherever the right is in your room. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pretend I'm one of the kids. Okay, I'm going to look. He wants me to look over at the wall on the right. I'll do that. And over I look. I'm going to separate my body into different parts, and I'm going to talk about them independently. The part I'm going to talk about is your eyes, and this is super important. Your eyes are the whiniest muscles in the world. I said, well, let's look over to the right, and if my eyes could talk, and they're bossy, not very strong muscles, but they can boss the rest of my body around. And really, here's the dialogue that happened. If my eyes could talk, my eyes said, hey, he wants me to look over to the right. Body, take me for the ride. And your body does this. Okay. And it turns your head over to the right so that your eyes can look right. Nobody does that shifty eye thing where we sort of sit face forward and we move our eyes sideways. Because get your kids to do that. It hurts. Your muscles there aren't really strong, so your eyes boss your body around. And that's super important because that can work against us or it can work for us. Okay, let me introduce you to your enemy for kids starting music. It's the music stand right here. And here I am. I'm going to move this stand out of the way first of all. And I've been taught so far, okay, I'm going to sit like I'm going to stand, and I'm going to bring the horn up to me, and I'm going to play it, and life's good. And then all of a sudden I put the music stand in. Oh, okay, I want to read my music now. Now, here's the thing. There's my music, pointing down at it. And I put my trumpet up, but oh my gosh, I can't see my music. I've got to do something. So what do? And this is the one you've seen. This kind of playing, because now I can see my music. Or this kind of playing. And the director, boy, you can say 20 million times, put your horn up, put your horn up. But the eyes are going to win. Every single time that stand is going to say, there's my music, wherever they have their stand. And the eyes are going to say, I can't see, body, do something. And your body goes, okay. All kinds of things. And this happens with all of the instruments to varying degrees. Trumpets are probably the worst of all. What we're going to do is teach you how to maneuver the stands. As a matter of fact, for the first few days, no stands. Just get them right out of the room. They only cause problems. The main thing here, teachers, is this, and you've got to get this idea across to your kids. In the next few weeks, they're going to develop a habit. It might be a good one, it might be a bad one. And in their brain, of course, they're going to go, oh, I want a good habit. Of course they do. But their body doesn't learn the way the brain learns. The body learns from experience. So we have to teach them that every time they pick up an instrument, they have to pick it up the right way. Even if they're not playing the instrument. Even if they're not playing it. If they're just holding it near their face, or they just think, oh, I'm just casually warming it up. Yeah, their brain knows that, but their body doesn't. Their body is saying, oh, this is how you play the instrument. So you have to teach them that these next few weeks are absolutely critical. They're going to learn a habit. Let's make sure that they only learn a good one. It's the biggest thing that's going to make a difference to them being successful. If we can cement in the good habit, they're going to win. So teachers, as I said, we're going to be doing the same thing, the same kind of video for the students. If you've got the information and you're 100% comfortable with it, use it, put it into your own teaching practice, that's fine. Or if you want, you can have a daily video that you're going to play for the kids. We're going to keep it pretty concise. It's going to be in a similar format to what you just saw, but it's going to be just for them. And then after that, you can go through it with them. Whichever works for you, it's great.